Hi friend, hope you're all doing well. I'm Prabhankur. I'm an international keynote speaker and a motivator. I'm once again back for one more useful and interesting video of life. So today I'm going to speak about relationship management. Well, in a life where every time we are facing some relationship problems, and if you really see, most of the problem starts with some kind of relationship issue. If it's a personal relation or we're talking about social relation, but the root cause is always a small misunderstanding, a small difference of opinion, which actually becomes a big issue if it is not handled properly. So what exactly are the issues between two persons? How exactly relationship breaks? All these things we are going to discuss in this small video today, and I hope if you really watch this video you're going to take away some important information. So please keep the video till the end and understand that how exactly we can retain the relationship before it is too late for you. Well, what is actual relationship? Before we understand the relationship problem, we must understand that what exactly can be called as a true relationship. Relationship happens between two persons when they have like-mindedness, when they have a common set of interests, or we can say their wavelength of thoughts are matching. It can be between two good friends, it can be between a husband and a wife, it can be between co-workers, it can be even between two business partners. So this is, and which is inevitable in every part of our relationship. So if you really have a bonding, then we have to understand how this bonding works. The chemistry between two persons only works when they have a mutual respect for each other. So now why exactly there are differences? It is quite obvious. We are considered as emotional beings, and being emotional beings, it is always common that we will always have some differences of thoughts, differences of opinion, but we should be wise enough, matured enough in understanding that how to manage those differences. And the wise people are those who really work out these differences and move ahead in life. So what exactly are really required to let go of this situation? We all know these small things, but when exactly we face the situation, we really get busy in reacting. So we have a choice, either you react or you respond. So whenever we find that there are two persons having extreme differences or they are having some conflict, the first thing which we all do is respond. So human beings have a choice, either you react or respond. So what is very common and easy for us, suppose if somebody is behaving bad to us or somebody is actually not giving a good response to us, we immediately tend to react without even understanding that why that person on the other side is behaving in that manner. We never realize that from what background or from where he is coming with that point of view. But if you really understand and realize the situation and hold your emotions for that particular time being, maybe you can save your relationship. Today I'm going to tell you a story of a couple. Once in a law firm, a couple went to get a divorce. They went to the lawyer and demanded that they want to separate. The lawyer, first of all, seeing their unstable situation, he asked both the couple to sit down, and after that he said that please explain your problems. Even in front of the lawyer, they started arguing badly. Both of them were accusing each other. Then the lawyer said, please let me have one-to-one interaction. He even did one-to-one interaction, but of no help. He initially tried, maybe by giving them a little bit of counseling, he could make them understand that they may not go for the divorce. But still, they were very adamant. And finally, the husband broke out. He said that my wife, she is so mean that she every day in the morning, she insults me. She used to give me always the hard part of the bread. We always bring bread for our breakfast, and every time, whenever she gives me, she always gives me the harder part of the bread, and she and her child always gives the soft part of the bread. The moment the husband said this thing, the wife who was sitting next to the husband, immediately she started crying. The lawyer was very surprised that what happened. and that no one could understand. Even the husband for a while was speechless. The wife still started crying, and then she whispered, "Oh my goodness, I never knew that. I only wanted to give you as a tribute of respect, because since she was from Italy, in Italy it is a culture that people in Italy, they believe that the senior most member of the family or the respected person is always given the harder or the crisper part of the bread, which is considered as a tribute of respect to them, and that is their showing their gratitude towards them. That is why they always serve the harder part of the bread to the senior part of the family. Whereas the husband was from the America. So in United States, people believe that the harder part of the bread is the mean part of the bread, and he always was from his childhood habituated to eat the softer part of the bread, and that's why for him that's a bad gesture. So immediately both of them understood their mistake, and then they mutually settled that issue. So my friends, this is just an example. Don't you think that most of us start this relationship problem from this sort of misunderstanding? And if you are also having such small problems and misunderstanding between your partner, between your friends, between your dear ones, immediately try to sort it out. Just pause and think about that. Aren't you making a hurry to take a decision? Aren't you in a hurry to make an immediate reaction? So sometimes reacting is not the solution. You should take a pause and decide that how you should respond in that situation. Once one saint was passing from a forest. While he was passing from the forest, he found a wild dog was barking in one side of the forest. He took pity on that dog, and he wanted to see that why the dog was barking. Maybe the dog is in some problem. When he went near to the dog, what he found that the dog was barking wildly. When he went near to help, immediately the dog got very much crazy and he tried to bite the saint. The saint was very much afraid and he got immediately jolted, and then immediately think, oh, I wanted to help this miserable creature and it is barking on me. How careless this dog is. It is not a good thing. Then immediately the wind blew and the leaves just left the ground, and immediately you could see that the dog's leg was caught in a small trap, and from that iron trap it was badly bleeding. And then he immediately realized that the dog was actually in a lot of agony and pain. That's why it is trying to bark and trying to explain that how much problem it is, and that is how it is behaving so crazy and wild. Immediately the saint released the trap and took the dog in his lap and started consoling that dog. But don't you think that the reaction of the dog is sometimes also we do the same? When someone is trying to say something, we react in the same manner. So we have to understand that when we are next time reacting with a person, we are also having some problem, or maybe the person on the other side have the same feeling like the dog, who is also in some problem. He is also in some kind of misery, and that is why he is reacting in such a manner. So many times when we are always in a hurry to judge a person, we never realize that from where that person is coming and why he or she is trying to behave in that crazy manner. And if we really understand this problem, many times we can save our relationship. So relationship is basically a pain and pleasure thing, and we have to understand that with every good thing there also are some bad things. So if you have to accept the goodness of your partner, accordingly you also have to take the bad part of your partner, because it's a complete package deal. So if you basically say that I will only accept the good things but I will not see the bad things of my partner, that is not possible. So if you basically see the relationship is like a complete deal, it's a complete package, and you can save your relationship just by being more considerate, more compassionate, and also being more considerate towards others. Otherwise, you will see that every time you are busy or you are in a hurry to react, you will be simply spoiling your relationship. Thank you, friends. Hope you have liked my video. If you really like my video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. Once again, I'll be back for such interesting topic to you. Thank you. Stay well, stay positive. Hey guys, what are you waiting for? If you have still not subscribed me, subscribe my channel and get some more interesting video on positive lifestyle, and hit the bell button so that you can watch some more interesting videos.